Hi there, hope having a good day. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be talking about Kyrie's newest signature shoe, the Anta KAI 2. So retail price should still be $125 USD. Remember, a lot of the KAI 1 colorways were reselling like crazy. They'll cool down eventually. I got mine from Kick's Own, and I'll leave you the link to check it out in the description box. This black colorway is called Muse. Think about source of inspiration and motivation as the theme or meaning behind it. Should be quite different from the launch colorway, Artist on Court. Here they shredded off some layers. Those fluffy laces I'm personally not a fan of anyways. Solar return, that's pretty cool. Similar to this, with the attention to details in the stitching. Kyrie has always demanded to keep his sneakers at a reasonable price, which I respect a lot. Dame does the same thing with Adidas, but because of how popular his shoes are, you'll probably see prices fluctuate from time to time, depending on the specific colorway, whether it's a special edition or not, and also your location, obviously. Most importantly, how does the KAI 2 turn out on the court? Let's get right into it. As to how the KAI 2 performs, cushion, I have to say, is a slight downgrade compared to the KAI 1. Yeah, not delicious. Even though they're still using a full-length nitrogen midsole, it does feel quite different on feet. Not as soft, not as plush or foamy, harder and stiffer here on the KAI 2, unfortunately. But if we're talking about responsiveness and core feel, this is a great setup with the right balance. As a reference, this shoe really feels like a Nike Kyrie Low 4 to be exact. Another way to describe it, it kind of feels like a skateboarding shoe. Probably not a great side in terms of cushion. Like the midsole doesn't feel as thick. You don't get a loaded bounce back, but on the bright side, it's not too mushy. KAI 1, better compression and impact protection. KAI 2, better core feel and more low to the ground. The shoe weighs at about 420 grams for my size, right around average weight. Compared to the KAI 1, they did become lighter and also less bottom heavy. In a sense, they became more guard oriented, more Kyrie-like this time. Traction, so this colorway comes in a fully translucent outsole, and it was surprisingly effective, like very effective actually. I was able to get to a hard stop on a consistent basis. It does pick up quite a bit of dust, but performance wasn't affected much. Pretty squeaky. KAI 1 was almost silent at times. Usually for these Chinese brands, Nike too, colorways that come in a solid rubber outsole is safer. They tend to outperform the translucent outsole, with the exception of Puma. Their translucent outsole is much better than solid rubber. Yeah, so based on past experience, if the translucent outsole already does so well, solid rubber should at least be the same level, if not even better. I also don't recall a Kyrie shoe that failed in this aspect, so you don't have to worry about slipping or anything. Excellent traction. I'm not sure about outdoor use yet. Feels like it'll be sturdy enough. If I do use it outside, we'll update you later on for sure. With the fit, I think the best option is to go true to size. Anta basketball shoes, I don't think I've ever sized up or down really. Whatever your normal sneaker size is, you can just go ahead with that. Compared to the KAI 1, they did solve the heel slippage problem, so it is a lot more secure in the same size. If we take a top-down view, the base is pretty wide, but it got flattened down almost. Those with high volume feet, you might feel the upper pressing down on top of your feet. Very wide feet, you might want to go half size up to be safe. The toe box is not as spacious as we hoped for. Material gets a pass, not a super cozy wrap around your feet. But compared to some other shoes that have a really plasticky upper, this synthetic upper with a mesh base at least avoided any pinching or serious discomfort anywhere. Breathability is fine, not a problem. Again, this colorway and some future colorways will likely be different from the first purple one, material-wise. Overall, let me put it this way. If my expectation was a 7.5 or 8 out of 10, my expectation wasn't high based on what I saw from the images. The reality is 7 out of 10. It's not a shoe that really impresses you in any particular aspect, but once you take them out to the court, you'll be happy with the traction. Cushion, not great, but enough. Responsiveness, containment, those are all sufficient. Excellent core feel, just like how a Kyrie low used to be. Keep in mind that it's pretty hard, not as flexible as some people hope for, but it truly feels like a Kyrie shoe. Like that identity just speaks for itself, both on the outside and on the inside. Head-to-head comparison, for now I'm sticking with the Kai 1. Better cushion and impact protection, that was the deciding factor. I somehow think the 2 has the potential for even better colorways. Very excited to see more. Let me know what you think about the Anta KAI 2 down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next one.